Students, let there is a coordinate system, okay, x, y. Let I have taken a rigid body, and in the rigid body, let this is the center of mass. This point is the center of mass, okay. Let's consider a small element out in that whose mass is dm, whose mass is dm. And let स्टूडेंट ये जो पूरा बॉडी है उसका मास m है, ठीक है. एंड सेंटर ऑफ मास जो है वो ओरिजिन से, दैट इज from the origin it is at a distance of rc, okay. And let the small part that we have considered, it is at a distance r from the origin, okay. This is the direction we have taken, position vector, okay. So student, we know for discrete object system, previously we already know for discrete object system, for discrete object system, for a system of particle, that means rigid body, for a system of particle, you know, what is the formula for RC? We already know, summation of mi ri, yes or no? Every individual particle we are taking. That is I is equal to 1 to n, if n number of particles are there, all divided by summation of mi, okay. And that mi is I is equal to 1 to n. How many number of small particles you have considered? Yes or no? Students, I had already told you, summation means integration. Yes or no? Integrate means jodna. So we can write here summation of small, you can also write integration of, in place of summation, we can write integration of dm r vector and whole divided by integration of dm. So स्टूडेंट, अगर सारे मास को जोड़ देंगे, इंटीग्रेट करेंगे तो पूरा मास मिल जाएगा ना. पूरा मास कितना है? m है. So you can get that is 1 by m integration dmr. 1 by m integration dmr. Just write. So coordinate of center of mass can be given as, so finally you can write coordinate of center of mass of body can be given as x is equal to 1 by m integration dmx, and similarly yc is equal to what? 1 by m integration dmy. So we can get the x coordinate and y coordinate. If like that z is required also, we can write the z coordinate, okay. Just note it down, then we'll go for example to understand it. Figure shows a rod AB. Student, this is a rod AB. Length L, whose length is L. Linear mass density. You know how the mass varies with length. That is known as linear mass density. Is non-uniform. That means mass is not varying uniformly. It varies with a distance x from end A. Means how much more distance I am going from the end A towards B, the mass is varying. And what is the relation of that variation? That lambda is mass density. Mass per unit length, that is lambda, is cx square. Mass per unit length, that's why it is written kg per meter. And student, where c is a positive constant. So he wants to know what is the distance of center of mass of this rod from end A. From end A, what is the distance of center of mass? Okay. Let's see how to take the approach for this question. Students, total mass of the rod, let m. Total mass of the rod is m. Okay. First, let's consider a small part. Let's in the rod, we'll consider a small part and let the width of that small part is dx. Okay. Let the width of that small part is dx, and that part is at a distance x from the end A. Okay. And student, what will be the mass of this small part? What will be the mass of this small part? Let that is dm. dm is equal to how much? Mass density, means mass per unit length lambda. Yes or no? Mass per unit length lambda into dx. What is the length of the small part into how the mass is varying per length. Getting my point, students? dm is equal to mass per unit length, lambda is mass per unit length, how the mass is varying with length into what length, of what length we want to find the mass. So dm is equal to lambda dx. Okay. So if I will integrate dm, I will get what? Total mass. So dm is equal to integration of lambda dx. Correct. And that dx length is varying from what to what? From 0. If it is at end A, the length is 0. If it is at end B, then the length is 0 to L. Dx is varying from 0 to L. Okay. And that lambda is how much? Cx square. Cx square dx. 0 to L. See properly. So if c is a constant, I can take c out. And you know the x square, integration of x square is x cubed by 3. Okay. So, and the limit is from 0 to L. So take c by 3 outside. Okay. And if I'll put here 0 to L, then it will be L cube. So finally, student, mass is going to be how much? Mass of the rod, total mass of the rod is going to be how much? CL cube by 3. Correct? This is one part of the question. We got the total mass in terms of the linear mass density. Okay. And as it is along x-axis, so we want to find the x coordinate, that is xc. What is the formula just now we derived for xc? 1 by m integration dm into x. Correct? 1 by m is the total mass. Let's take 1 by m. And in place of dm, what we can write, student? Lambda dx. So lambda dx into x. Okay. And that x is varying from what to what? 0 to L. Okay. So 1 by m, that means we can write here 1 by m. And in place of lambda, what we can write? Cx square. Cx square into or x tha, into dx. So that is how much? 1 by m integration 0 to L, correct? Cx cube dx. Friends, c we can take common. Let's take c common. So c by m came out. And what is the integration of x cube? X to the power 4 by 4, correct? And that is limit is from 0 to n. So by putting the higher limit and upper limit and lower limit, we can write c by 4m whole into L to the power 4. So how much we got? C L to the power 4 by 4m. Okay. This is the coordinate of center of mass. But student, you see in the question, m is not given. So m has to be replaced by CL cube by 3. Okay. So let's replace this m by CL cube by 3. So we can write x is equal to, once again we can write x is equal to C L to the power 4 divided by 4 into, in place of m we can write CL cube by 3. And if I will reciprocate it, then LQ will be cancelled. 1L will be LQ will be cancelled. 1L will be there. And it is x is equal to, the coordinate of x is going to be 3L by 4. You got, friends? So x is equal to, so from the center of mass from the distance x is at a distance of 3L by 4. At a distance of 3L by 4. Let's see. Let's see the center of mass of a uniform half ring. Let's draw a uniform half ring. Okay, this is a ring which is having radius let r. Okay, let's take this one as x-axis. Okay, and this one is y-axis. X-axis. Okay, let's take this is the center. This is the center. This distance is the radius r. Then first we consider an elemental mass dm on the ring. Total mass of the ring may be m. First we consider, right? First we consider an elemental mass dm. First we consider an elemental mass dm on ring. That means चलो एक छोटा सा पार्ट ले लेते हैं यहाँ पर. Let's take a small part. Okay, and let that small part is taken a small part. Let this is theta with the vertical making an angle, and let the small angle is d theta. Correct, students? You know this thing. You know in your early classes. You know this is theta. This is radius. This is arc. Yes or no? You know theta is equal to L by R, na? And L is equal to R theta, na? Yes or no? In an arc. So here, student, the small part you are taking, what is the length of this arc? L is equal to r theta, and here r is the constant, and this theta is r d theta. So length of the small part that we have considered is, what is the length? R d theta. Getting, student? This length is how much? R d theta. Okay. And student, if the total mass is m, what is going to be the small mass of that small elemental stream? Let the total mass is uniformly distributed and the mass is divided in angle, distributed in angle 180 degree. मतलब अगर 10 kg है तो 180 डिग्री में वो डिवाइड हुआ है, तो पर छोटा डिग्री में कितना होगा एंगल? मास, टोटल मास by total angle pi into d theta. This could be the way we could find the mass of the small elemental part, that is dm is equal to m by pi d theta. Yes or no? Actually, it is symmetric about x axis. अगर हम उसको कट कर दें तो इस तरफ में आधा, इस तरफ में आधा हो जाता है. So we have to find the y coordinate. So student, write y coordinate of dm. Y coordinate of dm is, student, see here. What is going to be the y coordinate? Student, see here. If I will draw a perpendicular to this point, let's take this point. I am drawing a perpendicular. Okay. Students, if this is d theta, this will be also d theta, na? See here. Like that I am saying. If this is this part is d theta, this small part is going to be d theta, then this part is also going to be d theta. Yes or no? If I am drawing a perpendicular, because this is very small. So what is going to be the y coordinate of dm? This small part ka y coordinate kitna hoga, students? See here, if this is theta, student, another thing also I can say, if this is theta and the total radius is r, yes or no? This length is going to be how much, semi? R cos theta, na, students? If this is theta, this is r. This is going to be r cos theta, na? Correct? Students, here in the right angle triangle, you see this is theta. I am drawing a perpendicular to this point. This is r. So this length is going to be how much? R cos theta, na? Yes or no? So y coordinate of dm is equal to y is equal to how much? R cos theta. And should y coordinate of center of mass, right? Y coordinate of center of mass. Y coordinate of center of mass is yc is equal to, students, 1 by m integration dm into y. Yes or no? So that is going to be how much? 1 by m integration dm के बदले में क्या लिखेंगे, students? m by pi into d theta, correct? Into y के बदले में क्या लिखेंगे? r cos theta, जो हम निकाले y कोऑर्डिनेट. ओके, फिर समझ पा रहा ना? So, and students, see here, what is the varying parameter here? d theta. अगर मैं इस तरफ चला जाऊं, अगर मैं यहाँ से अगर मैं एग्जैक्टली इस पॉइंट पे हूं, अगर थोड़ा लेफ्ट में गया, अगर इस तरफ गया तो माइनस पाई बाई 2, और इस तरफ आ गया तो इस पॉइंट से, ये रेफरेंस पॉइंट लेके y लाइन से, तो ये क्या हो गया? प्लस पाई बाई 2. So the limit is varying from theta is varying from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Yes or no? So we can write here again 1 by m. Cancel, students. So once again, so rm by pi integration cos theta d theta. Okay, and the limit is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Cancel. So we can write yc is equal to r by pi. Came out, and now it will be integration of cos theta d theta, students. Limit is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So that is equal to r by pi taking common. Integration of cos theta is, we know, sin theta. So we wrote here sin theta, and this is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay. So by putting the values, you can get yc is equal to, we can get yc is equal to r by pi, higher limit minus lower limit, that means sin pi by 2 minus of sin pi by 2. So that is sin pi by 2 plus sin pi by 2. So that is sin 90 is 1, so 1 plus 1. Okay. So that is 2r by pi. Yc is equal to 2r by pi. That means, students, if this is the half ring, remember, because in competitive exam, you are going to apply the formulas of half ring. In this way, we have derived. If this is the half ring, okay, So center of mass जो है मान के चलो ये YC coordinate है and that YC is at what distance? This distance is student YC is equal to 2r by pi. If you know the radius of the ring, then you can say at what distance the center of mass will lie? 2r by pi. यहाँ origin से या फिर center of mass जो भी है center से 2r by pi distance पे the center of mass of the uniform ring lies.